You too. You too. You too.
Oh, it's December. I don't work this week, and I also hate money. So I know I changed out my keyboard a little bit ago, but Keychron just released a new Hall effect keyboard. I always wanted to try one of these, but not every manufacturer had a key layout that I liked. And I like Keychron stuff. Standard comes with the purple switches, which is the Nebulas, but I wanted something heavier because I am using grays. I did order Auroras. The Auroras do 50-70 range. I'm used to the MX Cherries, which are like, I think they bottom out at 80. But just in case that's not enough, I did also order some 150 grammers from Amazon. Honestly though, for the price, it's not too bad. I think it was 130 bucks when I ordered it. Always got good presentation. I don't necessarily need this keyboard, but I would like to try Hall effect switches. It's gonna take some getting used to though. I've always used tactile keyboards. I've never really used linears. The one thing I will say is Hall effect switches will last way longer than your typical cherry switches because cherry switches get their durability from the interaction of the metal contacts for the switch. These are via magnets, so they don't even have a pin at the bottom. These look pre-lubed. That's actually pretty good. I did get Gatoron switch openers. I know I might regret this and I should really test this keyboard before switching completely, but I do want this key set. I don't like this Cherry OEM profile. I do like this DSA profile for the keys. And so we begin. So I found it easier just to use a different cap remover. I'm going to test and see which I like more the weight of. Because these bottom out at, or these actuate at 80. These bottom out at 60 and these bottom out at 70. I want to see what these feel like with these switches. I do like me a heavy switch for no good reason. I'm not a typist. This is mostly for games. I might just do WASDA too, but oh, these springs might not be compatible. Interesting. Well, there's my lack of research and understanding in the differences between mechanical keys and Hall effect switches, because the mechanical switches versus the Hall effect switches, obviously the spring diameter would be different because they're not guiding a normal stem. So these are for nothing. Unfortunate, but you know, I only spent $7 on it, so it ain't too tragic. But what that does mean is I'm going to have to be swapping these out anyway. I'm going to have to do some more research and see if I can get Hall effect switches or springs that are heavy enough to my liking. I'll try this out. It's kind of crazy that I just got this recently, but I do want to try these Hall effect switches. They have potential to last way, way longer than the 50 million actuation presses or whatever that MX Cherry's rated for, since these are just springs and magnets instead of just springs and switches. So I just looked it up. I did find some Amazon listings for magnetic switch springs, but they have a specific diameter, so I'm going to measure them. 6 in diameter, approximately 15 high. So yeah, I found some that were 120 grammars. I might go with that. For now, I will make the painstaking effort of switching these out and then ordering those new springs. I was considering waiting for the new springs to arrive before doing this project, but I might as well test out what I have. And since I intend to replace these springs anyway, not these springs, these will have to come out regardless because these are hard to pop out while still on the board. No pins to bend here though. Looks good. I like green more than purple anyway. I'll put these switches away. I did break one of them though. It looks like, yeah, I broke a leg on one of these. This is gonna suck to do again later, but it's whatever. God, this thing is so grungy. So I upgraded my 5-year-old Secret Labs chair, Omega, I believe, to a new Titan. Could probably give the old one to Paige, but I wanted to get the new one for the reclining option, which won't be available till 2025. But got this for the skins. Or my original chair is a little worn, but the material's still good. I wanted to have access to these covers, so that way when I wear out this chair, I can just slip a sleeve over. I did get the light model. It doesn't have the lumbar adjustment. I got some extra memory foam pillows that I can use for lumbar if I really want it. My first chair was the DX Racer, and that one didn't last very long, so call me a firm believer of Secret Labs. Now this is great. I did take the arms off. Just want to try that out. I mostly rest my arms on my desk anyway. So this is comfy. It's not as deep as my old chair, which I kind of like. I do kind of ruin the vibe though. I got this memory foam pillow that I like to use. Oh yeah, that is great. This is about perfect. Really nice. This is so comfy. The fabric feels also great. Hopefully this doesn't screw up my back too much laying in this very often, especially considering my employee insurance is United Healthcare. It's 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 8 a.m. Hopefully I can get what I wanted to do done. It's supposed to precipitate at around 11 a.m. So hopefully I can beat that. Considering the chain link fence is more like a wall, that bodes well. I'm dressed warm, but my fingers say otherwise. This might have been a mistake. So yeah, got a new bolt rifle, CZ600 Trail. Just got a new optic on it, so trying to get it zeroed out. This was just trying to get on target, and then this is dialing it in, and this was just having some fun at that point. Then I put the can on. This isn't a flyer. My point of aim was here. This is point of impact, first shot out of the suppressor, which is exactly 1 mil. So I adjusted by 1 mil, and it's hitting pretty good. It's only 50 yards, but maybe when it gets a little bit warmer, or when I have a better place to shoot a bit further out, I'll zero it out to 100. But for now, it's brand new, and I just want to make sure the scope's hitting paper. Now I want to run my CZ. I also got a new TSAS. I want to play with that. So I know it's only 10 yards, but I can barely feel my fingers, and this first mag out of my CZ's not too bad. Can't say the same with the TSAS though. I kind of cinch with the 1911 trigger. It has been quite a couple years since I last shot 1911 though. So, but hey, only a bad craftsman blames his tools. I'm gonna stop for breakfast. Can I have a breakfast burger small combo? Alright, so the switch springs finally came in. Hopefully these will be the correct ones for what I need. So there's 70 switches, but there's 85 keys, I believe. So I'll have to be selective. Diameter's good. Oh yeah, that's a little bit heavier, but these are 120 grams. Oh yeah, these are heavier. I like these. I'm too used to tactile. Tactile has more of an initial resistance to it. I'll try these though. I will definitely need to mark these because I won't know right off the bat that these springs are changed. That should be good enough to tell me the difference. There's probably a better, more organized way of doing this, but you know. Looks like I can pop some more. The switch opener is so useful. Alright, so gonna try this out, and if it's good, it's good. If it's not, well, haven't fully decided which switches I'm gonna switch out yet. I'm kind of just doing this as I go. That's why I haven't ripped them out all in an order. So the ones I use the least will stay the lighter switch, so this should be good though. Alright, it's heavier, and hopefully it'll be good. Ooh, yeah. I definitely won't accidentally bottom out on these. Dude, these will give you a workout. This might be just about perfect. So I got monkey type thrown up, got to switch on. Alright, and let's see what we can do. Probably could do some actual screen capture, but this is how professional I am. Okay, that's kind of what I'm aiming for. It's heavy enough that the reset is so nice. Oh man, I want to get 100 for 100, but yeah, that's it's definitely tiring. But I don't type a lot on this. This is mostly for game stuff. I do like the heavier switches. I'm definitely gonna try this for a while and go from there. I'm sure if I had actual proper typing form, I could get a good score as well. I kind of just wander all over the place like I'm playing a piano. I'm gonna try this out, and hopefully I won't get another keyboard for a while. I don't want this to turn into a hobby because you can only really use one keyboard at a time.